Welcome back to Tool Express. If you're looking for the best woodworking power tools at incredible discounts, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're covering 41 Prime Day woodworking power tools up to 65% off, featuring some of the hottest Amazon deals for DIY enthusiasts, hobbyists, and professional woodworkers. Before we get started, make sure to check the link in the description below if you want to know about the price and other information. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest top product reviews. Let's get started. Oscillating multi-tool saw blades. You already own an oscillating tool. Now upgrade the blades. These bimetal beasts cut through hardwood, nails, and even glue joints without dulling. I use them for flush trimming dowels, cutting off proud tenons, and removing old veneer. The open back design prevents clogging, and the universal fit works on all major brands. They vibrate less than stock blades, so cuts are cleaner and easier to control. Keep a multi-pack in your drawer. For those awkward, impossible cuts, these blades save the day every single time.
Mini woodblock planer. This palm-sized plane is perfect for quick touch-ups. I use it to shave glue drips, smooth end grain, and break sharp edges on small boxes. The clear acrylic body lets me see exactly where the blade cuts, and the adjustable iron takes whisper-thin shavings. It's safer than a chisel for one-handed work and fits right in my apron pocket. The low-angle blade works great on plywood too. For less than $15, this mini planer is a no-brainer. Grab one, you'll find 100 uses for it in your first week. Extendable router circle jig. Cutting perfect circles with a router used to be a nightmare. Not anymore. This jig extends from 6 to 30 inches, giving you circles from small rosettes up to massive tabletops. The hardened steel center pin stays put, and the router base locks securely at any radius. I've made circular clock faces, lazy Susans, and arched window frames with zero math. It's made of sturdy aluminum and folds flat for storage. If you own a router, this jig unlocks a whole new world of round projects. Seriously fun to use. Rotary wood carving burrs. These carbide burrs turn any rotary tool into a carving machine. The double-cut teeth remove material fast without clogging, even in dense hardwoods like oak or maple. I use the ball shape for hollowing spoons, the cylinder for flattening recesses, and the tree shape for lettering. They last way longer than cheap stone bits and won't snap under pressure. Great for relief carving, sign making, and even shaping guitar bodies. Stop fighting dull bits. These burrs make carving smooth, fast, and actually enjoyable. One pass and you'll feel the difference. Heavy-duty sawbuck horse. Processing firewood or breaking down long lumber is miserable without a solid stand. This sawbuck horse holds logs securely with a heavy chain and camlock system. It folds flat for storage, but opens to a rock-solid stance that won't tip. The wide steel feet stay planted on dirt or concrete. I've thrown 16-inch logs on mine with zero wobble. Rubber grips protect your saw chain too. For anyone with a chainsaw or handsaw, this is a backsaver. Finally, a sawbuck that doesn't feel like it's going to collapse under real work. 37-ton gas log splitter. This is serious power. A 37-ton ram splits knotty elm and twisted oak like butter. The 7-horsepower engine starts reliably, and the 2-stage pump speeds up cycle time. I love the horizontal-vertical design, no lifting heavy rounds onto the beam. The adjustable wedge handles different log sizes, and the large beam gives you plenty of workspace. It's not cheap, but if you heat with wood or process turning blanks, this splitter pays for itself in one season. No more swinging a maul all weekend. Smart woodworkers know when to let hydraulics take over. Kreg right-angle clamp. Kreg makes great pocket hole gear, but this right-angle clamp is a star on its own. It holds 2 boards perfectly square while you drive screws or apply glue. The one-handed trigger release is fast, and the clamping pressure is adjustable. I use it for assembling drawers, face frames, and even picture frames. The wide jaws won't mar soft pine. You can also reverse the clamp to push joints together from the outside. It's small enough to toss in your apron. If you build anything with corners, add this clamp to your cart right now. Premium wood carving chisels. A truly sharp set of carving chisels changes everything. This 12-piece set covers straight gouges, V-tools, and skews. The chrome vanadium steel holds an edge through basswood, walnut, and even hard maple. I love the ergonomic rubberized handles, no blisters after hours of carving. They arrive pre-sharpened, but a quick strop makes them razor-ready. The roll-up canvas case keeps them organized. Whether you're doing relief carving, spoon carving, or detail work, these chisels feel balanced and precise. Skip the cheap hardware store sets. These are the real deal.
Adjustable door hinge jig. Routing hinge mortises by hand is slow and risky. This jig guides your router perfectly every time. It adjusts for any hinge size from 2 to 5 inches, and the hardened steel bushings accept 1/2 and 3/8 inch bits. I clamp it to the door edge, set the depth stop, and cut a perfect mortise in under a minute. It works on both doors and jambs. The clear base lets you see the cut line. For any pro or serious DIYer, this jig pays for itself on the first door. No more crooked hinges or chisel slip-ups. Bora Workhorse Sawhorse Pair. These sawhorses are over-engineered in the best way. Each holds 1,800 pounds, and the legs lock open with a spring-loaded button. No wobble. The tops have replaceable rubber strips that grip wood and protect your saw blade. I also love the built-in tool tray and the side slots for 2x4 extensions. They fold flat in seconds and stack easily. Whether you're breaking down sheet goods or assembling a workbench, these horses feel rock solid, way better than plastic or flimsy metal ones. Bora got it right. These are the last sawhorses you'll ever buy.
16-inch scroll saw. Cutting tight curves and intricate patterns is a breeze with a proper scroll saw. This 16-inch model gives you a full 16 inches of throat depth, so you can work on larger pieces. The variable speed dial, 400 to 1800 SPM, lets you match speed to material, and the blower keeps the cut line clear. I use it for puzzle pieces, inlays, and model parts. The table tilts 45 degrees for bevel cuts, and the quick blade change system takes pinned or pinless blades. It's quiet, smooth, and takes up little bench space, a must for detail work. Soft grip contour scraper. Sandpaper can't reach inside curved moldings, flutes, or carvings. That's where this scraper shines. The flexible stainless steel blade conforms to concave and convex shapes, and the soft rubber handle gives you great leverage. I just pull it towards me, and it peels off thin shavings without dust. It comes with 3 interchangeable blades, round, pointed, and V-groove. They stay sharp for months. For cleaning up router profiles, shaping guitar necks, or smoothing turned legs, this scraper is a total hidden gem. Quiet, cheap, and super effective.
Wheel Marking Scribe Tool. This little tool changed how I lay out cuts forever. Instead of a dull pencil, the carbide wheel scratches an ultra-fine line that won't smear or disappear. I love the adjustable depth stop and the solid brass body. It's perfect for dovetails, tenons, or any joinery where accuracy matters. The knurled grip feels great in my hand, and the wheel is replaceable. No more fuzzy pencil marks or misread tape measures. For under 20 bucks, this scribe pays for itself on the first project. Trust me, you'll reach for it constantly. Japanese woodworking hand plane. Pulling a plane toward you instead of pushing gives incredible control. This Japanese beauty leaves a finish smoother than sandpaper with no tear out on figured woods. The laminated steel blade holds an edge forever, and the wooden body adjusts easily for paper-thin shavings. I use mine for final smoothing on tabletops and jointing edges. It's quiet, meditative, and super precise. Even on curly maple or walnut, it glides without chatter. If you love hand tools, this plane is a total game changer. One pass and you'll be hooked.
90-degree corner clamp. Keeping corners square while glue dries used to frustrate me until I grabbed a pair of these. The heavy aluminum frame locks boards at a perfect 90 degrees, and the rotating jaws handle thicknesses up to 2.5 inches. I use them for picture frames, small cabinets, and drawer boxes. One squeeze clamps tight, leaving both hands free for screws or glue. The rubber pads protect soft woods too. No more wobbly corners or out-of-square assemblies. For a few bucks each, this clamp is a workshop hero. Every smart woodworker owns at least two. Right-angle corner clamps. Glue-ups and doweling are impossible without perfect 90-degree alignment. These right-angle corner clamps lock your workpieces firmly in place while the glue dries or screws go in. Heavy-duty aluminum jaws with padded faces protect your wood from crushing. Each clamp has dual tightening knobs for fast adjustments, and they join together to frame larger assemblies. No more slipping, racking, or crooked boxes. For cabinets, picture frames, or boxes, these clamps take the frustration out of staying square. Keep a set on your bench and watch your assembly accuracy jump immediately. Mechanical carpenter pencil set. Regular pencils break constantly and never stay sharp. This mechanical carpenter pencil set solves all of that. The thick 3.2mm lead lays down dark, crisp lines on rough lumber or finished surfaces. The all-metal body feels great in the hand, and the built-in sharpener pops out when you need a fine point. You also get replacement leads and extra sharpeners. No more stopping mid-cut to find a pencil. Just grab, mark, and go. For layout work, joinery, or quick notes on a stud, these pencils are tough, reliable, and way cooler than that old flat carpenter pencil floating around your bench. Zero-play table saw sled. Stop fighting your table saw's miter slots. The zero-play table saw sled uses adjustable brass slides that take out every bit of slop for silky smooth, dead straight cuts. The large, clear acrylic deck lets you see your blade and workpiece while providing a massive 22-inch crosscut capacity. Built-in stop blocks and T-tracks make repeatable cuts effortless. No wobble, no drift, just perfect squares every time. This sled transforms your table saw into a precise crosscut station. Assembly is straightforward, and the instructions are actually useful. For anyone serious about cabinet making or furniture building, this sled is an absolute game changer. Adjustable angle corner clamp. Angles aren't always 90 degrees, and this clamp gets that. The adjustable angle corner clamp locks any angle from 30 to 180 degrees in seconds. Perfect for picture frames, polygonal boxes, or weird trim work. The heavy-duty aluminum body has spring-loaded jaws that hold your pieces tight while you glue or nail. A large central knob lets you dial in the exact angle, and the built-in scale is easy to read. Even better, you can link multiple clamps for complex assemblies. If you build anything other than rectangles, this clamp will quickly become your glue-up buddy. 3-in-1 marking gauge. One tool, 3 game-changing functions. This 3-in-1 marking gauge works as a standard marking gauge, a mortising gauge with dual cutters, and a panel gauge for wide boards. The brass and stainless steel build feels premium and stays accurate. A thumb wheel lock keeps your setting rock solid while you scribe. The hardened steel pins leave crisp lines that are easy to follow with a chisel or saw. For dovetails, tenons, or just laying out joinery, this gauge replaces 3 separate tools in your drawer. It's compact, beautiful, and genuinely useful. Hand tool woodworkers, this one's for you.
General Dovetail Jig Kit. Dovetails by hand are rewarding but slow. This General Dovetail Jig Kit gives you machine-perfect dovetails in minutes. The kit includes 2 templates for 1/2-inch and 1/4-inch spacing, a guide bush, and a straight bit. Clamp it to your work, set your router depth, and go. You'll get tight, consistent half-blind dovetails every single time. The anodized aluminum plate is flat and durable. Instructions are clear enough for beginners, but precise enough for pros. Drawers, boxes, and small casework become fast and fun. For the price, this jig delivers professional joinery without a professional price tag. Pocket T-square scriber. Marking lines parallel to an edge has never been this fast. The Pocket T-square scriber combines a compact 6-inch T-square with a spring-loaded scribe point. Slide it along any straight edge, press the button, and drag for an instant layout line. No rulers, no measuring twice. It's perfect for repeated cuts on sheet goods, drawer sides, or trim. The body is machined aluminum with a stainless steel scribe. It fits in your apron pocket and weighs almost nothing. For framers, cabinet makers, and DIYers alike, this little tool eliminates wasted motion and speeds up layout like crazy. Seriously clever design. Precision Hole Scribing Square. This square does way more than check corners. The Precision Hole Scribing Square has a ruler on both edges and a series of perfectly spaced scribe holes every 1/16 inch. Need to mark a line exactly 1 3/8 inches from an edge? Slide the square, drop a pencil in the correct hole, and drag. You get perfect lines with zero math or measuring errors. It's also great for finding centers, marking hardware locations, and spacing dowels. The anodized aluminum is bright and easy to read. For anyone who hates doing fractions in their head, this square is a total lifesaver. Manual Edge Banding Trimmer. Flush trimming edge banding without a noisy router is pure magic. The manual edge banding trimmer uses 2 sharp carbide blades to shave PVC, veneer, or melamine flush with your panel. Just hook it over the edge and pull. The flush cut side leaves zero overhang, and the built-in chip catcher keeps your bench clean. It also has a rounded corner scraper for softening edges. No electricity, no setup time, no dust. For quick cabinet builds or furniture repairs, this trimmer is faster than grabbing a router. Replaceable blades mean it'll last forever. If you work with sheet goods, buy this immediately. Professional Japanese Ryoba Saw. Pull-stroke saws cut faster and cleaner than Western push saws. This professional Japanese Ryoba saw has cross-cut teeth on one edge and rib teeth on the other. The ultra-thin blade removes very little material, leaving a silky smooth surface that needs almost no sanding. The ergonomic wrapped handle fits your hand perfectly, and the blade is replaceable. It's ideal for dovetails, tenons, flush cuts, and breaking down small stock. You'll be shocked how straight you can cut without a guide. For joinery or fine furniture, this saw gives you control and precision that feels almost unfair.
Precision Setup Block Set. Dialing in table saw blades, router bits, or joiner fences takes forever without good setup blocks. This Precision Setup Block Set gives you 10 laser-cut aluminum blocks in exact heights from 1/8 inch to 1 inch. Just pick the block, slide it next to your blade, and adjust until it touches. No reading dial indicators or squinting at rulers. The blocks are color-coded and stamped with their size for quick ID. They're also great for setting router bit depths, planer heights, or drill press stops. For anyone who wants faster, more accurate machine setups, these blocks are a total no-brainer. Laser Miter Saw Protractor. Setting your miter saw to an odd angle is pure guesswork without this tool. The Laser Miter Saw Protractor measures inside and outside corners instantly, then shows you the exact miter and bevel settings on a large digital display. The laser line projects exactly where your blade will cut, so you can preview before making a single mark. It measures from 0 to 360 degrees with 0.1 degree accuracy, and the magnetic base sticks to any saw blade or fence. For crown molding, baseboards, or complex trim, this protractor eliminates test cuts and wasted material. Expensive? A little. Worth it? Absolutely. Professional Edge Banding Scraper. For the final perfect finish on edge banding, this scraper is the secret weapon. The Professional Edge Banding Scraper handles trimming, flush cutting, and micro beveling in one pass. The ergonomic handle gives you excellent control, and the replaceable carbide blade stays sharp for hundreds of feet of banding. Use the flat edge for flush trimming, the hooked end for removing excess glue, and the curved section for softening edges. It's quiet, clean, and incredibly satisfying to use. No sanding dust, no burn marks. For veneer work or high-end cabinets, this scraper delivers a finish that looks totally seamless. Self-centering dowel jig. Drilling perfectly centered holes for dowels is tricky without this jig. The self-centering dowel jig automatically finds the center of any board from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches thick. Just clamp it on, drill through the steel bushings, and every hole lands dead center. The kit includes 6, 8, and 10 millimeter guide bushings, plus 2 drill bits. The aluminum body is tough, and the cam action clamp holds securely without marring your wood. For cabinets, face frames, or any dowel joinery, this jig eliminates misalignment and frustration. Even better, it works on edges and faces. Pro-level accuracy for a very fair price. Expandable bench dog clamps. Holding work on a workbench has never been more versatile.
These expandable bench dog clamps fit into standard 3/4-inch bench dog holes and expand to grip from underneath. The rubber pads won't scratch your workpiece, and the quick release mechanism lets you move them in seconds. Each clamp adjusts from 0 to 4 inches of clamping depth, and they expand to fit any hole from 3/4 to 1 inch. You can use them as bench dogs, planing stops, or surface clamps. For hand planing, routing, or sanding, these clamps keep your work rock solid without taking up any bench space. Super clever and endlessly useful.
Self-centering cabinet jig. Installing cabinet hinges used to mean careful measuring and inevitable mistakes. This jig fixes all that. It automatically centers your drill bit on the edge of a door or face frame. Just clamp it on, drill through the hardened steel bushings, and every hole comes out perfectly aligned. I've saved hours of frustration. The kit includes bits for European hinges and guide stops for different offsets. It works on both face frame and frameless cabinets. For any kitchen or furniture builder, this tool removes the hardest part of hinge installation. Cheap, fast, and foolproof.
Digital edge banding iron. Regular irons overheat or underheat edge banding. This digital one gives you exact temperature control. I set mine to 200 degrees C for melamine and 170 for wood veneer. The ceramic sole heats evenly and the non-stick coating won't grab glue. The built-in stand keeps it safe on the bench. No more burnt banding or weak adhesion. The digital readout lets you dial in perfect heat for any tape thickness. It also comes with a roller and trimmer. If you build cabinets or shelves, this iron makes edge banding actually enjoyable instead of frustrating. 3D multi-angle square. Stop guessing on compound miters. This square measures inside and outside angles instantly, then transfers them directly to your saw. The digital display reads to 0.1 degrees, and the locking knob holds your setting. I use it for stair stringers, crown molding, and complex roof cuts. It also works as a standard square, level, and protractor. The stainless steel blades are thick enough not to flex. No more cutting test pieces over and over. For trim carpenters and furniture makers, this 3D square is like a cheat code for angles. One tool, 0 headaches.
That wraps up our roundup of 41 Prime Day woodworking power tools up to 65% off. We hope this guide helped you discover the best tools and deals available right now on Amazon. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which tool caught your attention the most. Don't forget to subscribe to Tool Express and turn on notifications for more product reviews, buying guides, and deal alerts. Check the links in the description for pricing and additional details.